Recording in progress.
Hello all, welcome to the first video of your CAT journey, especially when it comes to quantitative aptitude. Right now, whenever I look at a quant question, let's try to demystify our question. So whenever I look at a quant question, it has three important things. The first is a concept which we need to understand, which will be taught with respect to chapters. The second is our ability to read the question precisely. Ability to read the question carefully is what I would say. Okay. And the third important point in a quant question is going to be calculations. Now, whenever I put these 3 points in front of my students generally think point number one is the most difficult one. But let me tell you a very important fun fact that, on an average, 90 to 95% of students definitely commit. Okay. Definitely commit 2 to 3 mistakes because of these 2 points, and majorly because of calculation mistakes. So, unfortunately or fortunately, we learn calculations at a very young age, but we still fumble in calculations. Do you know the reason why? I would say the reason is our lack of calculations. So, we all believe that we know calculations, but we do not know how to solve them under time pressure, or when we are in a hurry, we generally tend to commit a mistake. So with that, I'm starting the first session today, which is simplifying multiplication tables. Now, why did I start with simplifying multiplication tables? Because whenever we start preparing for CAT, if you Google around things to know before you start your journey for CAT in the quantitative aptitude side, people might say you need to learn multiplication tables till 30, you need to learn squares till 25, you need to learn cubes till 12, values of 2 from 2 to the power 0 till 2 to the power 10, and values of 3 from 3 to the power 0 till 3 to the power 6. Now, I would definitely agree with these points, guys. These are very important, and these will also be your homework for today's class. Now, whenever I talk on multiplication of tables till 30, now generally what happens is students, we all know that, we are comfortable till 12. Right. Now, having said that, let's be very clear. Nobody's asking you to buy heart a 27 into 7. It's just that you need to get an right answer in the least possible time of the tables. So I would say why till 30? I would say why not till 99? So I always say that, you should be comfortable. I repeat, I'm using the word called you should be comfortable to get the values of a two-digit number multiplied with a single-digit number. So when I say two-digit number, the maximum two-digit number we know is 99, and the maximum one-digit number that we know is 9. So we should know tables, or we should be comfortable with tables till 99 into 9. So let's demystify how do we look at it now. Remember one thing, guys, that calculation is more about a lifestyle. You need to start changing your lifestyle. There's a simple property of maths called distributive property of mathematics. Now, what is distributive property of mathematics? Now, I always say that if you want to be good at calculations under time pressure, you need to know this law. When I say distributive law, suppose I am asked, I do not know table of 13, and I am asked 13 into 7. Now, start changing your thought process. When I say 13, distributive law says I'm writing 13 as 10 plus 3, and I'm multiplying by 7. So, 7 into 10 is going to be 70, plus 7 into 3 is going to be 21. So 70 plus 21, our answer becomes 91. Now, all that I expect you guys to do is not to write these and get the values. Instead, I want you guys to do it mentally. Now, it's very easy, guys. Suppose I talk about 13 into 7. So you can have two numbers in your mind. First number is 7 into 3, 21 in the back of your head. Clear? Now, when you're multiplying the tens place, 7 into 1, you get 7. Just add a 0 there. This becomes 70 plus 21. The answer becomes 91. Right? In short, we are distributing the number and we are still solving it. Let's take one more example. Suppose I'm taking a 27 into 6. If I go mathematically, this becomes 20 plus 7 into 6. What do we get? 6 into 20 is 120, and 6 into 7 is 42. And therefore, my value becomes 162. So we are not supposed to do that. I repeat, you have 27 into 6. Keep two numbers in your mind. 6 sevens are, I have a 42, and 6 twos are is 12. 12 and ending with a 0 is 120. So your answer becomes 120 plus 42. That is going to be 162. Now, all I want you to do is I want you to start being comfortable in any one of these methods. And the minute you see a question, your mindset should always keep moving towards distributive property. You can either use a distributive property or you can go with a shortcut tool of calculations. Right. Now, let's quickly look at a few questions in this video and then I'll give you certain questions as homework. Right. Now, let's take larger numbers. Suppose I'm talking about a 97 into 6. Now, quickly, two numbers in the back of your mind. 6 nines are 54. So, what should be in the back of your mind? 540. Clear? 6 sevens is how much? 42. So start registering numbers in your brain. This is 540 plus 42, which will give me how much? A total of 582. Clear? Let's take a few more larger numbers. Let's say I'm talking about 89 into 8. Quick two numbers, 8, 9, 8 8s are 64. If it's a 64, I add a 0 here. Clear? 8 9s is how much? 72. So 640 plus 72. Right? If you want to further simplify, 640 plus 60 will give me how much? 700. 700 plus 12 because this is 72. I am smartly changing 72 as per my convenience. So 700 plus 12, this will give me 712. Clear, guys? Let's take one more example. Let's take 78 into 7. So 7 sevens are 49. That becomes 490. Now 7 eights are, what is 7 eights are 56. Now play smart game. I can write 56 as 10 plus 46. So 490 plus 10 is 500. 500 plus 46 will give you 546. Clear, guys? So we'll take three more examples here. So when I give the example, I wanted to pause this video, get your calculation and see whether it is correct with mine or not. Okay. Let's talk about 64 into 8. So pause the video, take 5 seconds, get the answer. Right? So I hope you have paused the video now. Let's look at the solution. 6 8s are 48. I have 480 registering in my mind. 8 4s are 32. So 480 plus 32. Again, if you want to be smart enough, you can write 12 plus 10. So 20 plus 12 is 32. And therefore, this becomes 512 becomes your final value. Similarly, let's talk about 57 into 7. Pause the video, 5 seconds. So 7 5s are 35. 350, 7 sevens are 49. 350 plus 49 gives me 399. Clear? Let's take 96 into 8. So 8 9s are 72, that is 720. 8 6 are 48. So 720 plus 48 gives me 768. Clear, guys? So I hope you found this method very interesting. Now, I'm sure you know this. It's not about knowing in the CAT examination. It's about applying in the, on the spot or in the examination under time pressure. If I need to apply this under time pressure, this should be my normal way of calculation. So when you meet me in the class, you will find me whenever I see a 2-digit calculation, I do this only, a 2-digit into single-digit calculation. Clear? But the fact that if you know table till 12, you can also calculate a 12 into a 2-digit number as well. Let's talk about this as 12 into 64. Now we can go with this as 12 6 is how much? 72. That becomes 720. And 12 4 is how much? 48. So I write 720 plus 48 will give me 768. So we can extend if we know tables from 1 to 12, which I'm assuming all of us know it. If you do not know it, please sit down, or if you have forgotten it, or if you are losing confidence, sit down, write it one shot, 1 into 1 till 12 into 10, not more than that. If you know till this point, what is the advantage? You become comfortable from tables of 1 till tables of 99 into 9. At the same time, from 1 into 99, in fact, if you know tables till 12, you can be comfortable into 12 as well. Suppose I talk about 12 into 98. What is 12 nines are? 12 nines is 108 and this becomes a 0. What is 12 eights are? 12 eights is 96 and this will give me 1176. Clear, guys? So if you are following this method, I'm sure you will be able to pick up the multiplication tables, which is the first basic thing when we go ahead and preparing for CAT, right? Having said that, this becomes your homework, guys, right? So I will be using these things in the coming video sessions, which will be introducing to for you to start following calculation techniques. So every day I'll try to share one small video with you guys, okay, where I'll be also sharing a small homework which will hardly take 5 to 7 seconds Try to follow whatever is taught in the video. Take around 10-15 minutes, start taking random examples of your own, start calculating, start seeing whether it's matching with your answer or not, right? And then I'll share a homework sheet. And once you're done with the homework sheet, all I would like you to do is, I would like you to take, like, say, 30 seconds each calculation, calculate accurately, and move out. I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you, guys.